And we're back to bottom gear.
What are we talking about today,
We're going to
Patrick?
talk about my favorite food.
Favorite foods?
Well, favorite food.
Oh, favorite food. Okay,
Just
what's your favorite food?
Potato.
A potato. Now, why do you like potatoes?
Because they're healthy.
How healthy are they?
The skin has all the nutrients which meat has.
So the skin is like eating a steak?
Yes.
And, well, what's the inside of a potato as good as?
The inside of potato has the nutrients that you need to live.
Oh, interesting. So this is a life-giving food.
Yes.
Okay. So
It
how do
can
you...
survive. So if you just eat a potato raw
Yeah.
with this skin on,
Yeah. Like a raw potato. Like you get it out of the ground and rinse it off.
You can survive on potatoes for 1 week. And then you need some actual meat.
Oh, then, okay. But you could survive on potatoes for a whole week.
Yes.
All right. So how do you like to eat potatoes? Do you just go out in the garden, pull them out, and rinse them off and eat them like that?
Whole.
You swallow the potato whole?
No, I just eat it whole.
Like one in one hand and one in the other, and you just chomp on it?
No. I get a fork, slice it.
Oh, but do you cook it? You don't cook it at all?
Yeah, I don't cook it.
You don't cook a potato
Yes.
at all?
Yes.
Do you put salt on it?
I put salt on it for the taste. But I don't put anything else in. I only put salt because salt brings the whole entire potato's taste together.
Oh, it brings it all together. So you like just eating raw potato?
Yes.
Okay, well, what's your favorite way to cook potatoes if you have to cook it?
I would just put it in the microwave.
Microwave? Microwave potatoes?
No, I would slice it up, put it on a pan, cook it for a little, let it cook.
In the oven?
No.
Microwave?
No, like a frying pan.
Oh, okay. Like a frying pan.
Like one of those pans in the movie that people use to knock out people.
Gotcha. Okay, like a
It
cast
gives
iron
some
frying.
people some serious brain damage.
Have you been hit in the head with a frying pan?
No, but I've been hit in the head with a ton of stuff. I've been hit in the head with my dad's elbow.
I can tell. All right. So what is the let's see, how many potatoes, well, how many types of potatoes are there that you like?
I only like the plain old potatoes.
The brown ones?
Yeah.
Well, what are the other colors of potatoes that
There's
you know?
red potatoes, there's small potatoes.
Yeah, small's a good color of potato.
I don't like the small potatoes,
Yeah.
but they
You
give
like the big brown ones?
I like the big brown ones because those are the ones that hold all that nutrients.
That's a good point. That's
Those
a
are
good
the
point.
only ones that hold a ton of nutrients.
Well, where do they grow the big brown potatoes?
In Idaho.
Idaho.
Because Idaho makes the bestest potatoes in the world.
They do. But why is that? Do you know why they make the best potatoes?
Because they have the right temperature, they have the right heat, and they have protection to protect the potatoes. Because everybody would protect the potatoes. Well, everybody loves potatoes, so we have to make deals with countries around the world to give them potatoes.
So we sell them our potatoes.
Yes.
Well, that's cool.
Since we make good potatoes, it's like $1,000.
Oh, that's amazing. Well, tell you what, where was the biggest potato grown?
I don't know.
It wasn't Idaho.
It was in America.
No, not even in America.
And I don't know.
England in 2011.
It's because we give them a potato that started.
You think they stole our potato and grew the biggest potato ever?
Ethan.
What?
England makes us fight their wars for them.
Well, let's not get into that right now. But talking about potatoes, do you know how big this potato was?
No.
18 pounds.
18 pounds.
This thing would have been bigger than your head.
Then how much length is it? How high is it?
Oh, I don't have the dimensions. I don't know. But it says it was 18 pounds.
Well, if it was 18 pounds, then the thing would have to been 1 foot and 3 and 2 feet across, and
Could
1
be.
foot, and then 2. Yeah.
Do you know where your favorite brown potato went? Who developed that?
No.
It was a guy named Luther Burbank, and that was in 1872. He developed that potato, and we call it the Russet Burbank potato.
It's the best potato.
Best potato, but that's been around since 1872. Can you believe that? That's an old potato.
That's about like, I don't know.
Was Idaho a state back then?
No.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think
We're in like the middle of. We're like in the
1880s.
middle of America.
Yeah. I don't know what that has to do with it, but we are kind of in the middle.
Yeah, kind of.
Kind of off to the left.
Well, it's because we get the nice heat, the nice coldness that the potatoes need to grow.
You know, that's a good point. Potatoes like that nice heat of coldness.
Did you know that if you just set a potato, if you just put one potato in your, well, like you just put one potato on your counter, did you know that it will grow roots that will stick to the counter, and then the potato will try to find outside. It will try to find.
Does it walk on its roots? Is that
No,
like
no,
it scurries across the floor?
No, it's roots. It roots. Its roots will try to find where the soil is.
Interesting. Well, that's cool. Have you ever tried that?
No.
No. Are you making that up?
No. It's a real thing. When my brother was apparently watching this like funny meme video, and this guy, and like he said something about a potato, and then he showed a picture of a potato with roots literally sticking to the wall, trying to find where the soil is.
Well, I believe that.
Because potatoes need soil to grow another potato. Did you know?
I did not.
If you start out with one potato, did you know that potato, when it's fully grown, it will grow other potatoes, which then it's just duplicating it over and over.
So is it cloning itself?
Yes. Well, kind of, but like it's keeping the potato. It's making that one center potato has enough nutrients to make another potato. That other potato has enough nutrients to make another potato, which is just duplicating over and over and over and over.
Well, speaking of nutrients, did you know that eating one potato gives you 26% of the amount of vitamin C you need every day?
So how much days does that last you?
One.
1 day.
1 day.
So if you just eat nothing else except a potato for breakfast, it will last you for that whole day.
Well, it gives you 26%, about 1/4 of the amount of vitamin C you need. So how many potatoes would you need to eat to get all the vitamin C?
Well, if that's 1/4, then you need about 3 more potatoes.
About 3 more. For a total of how many?
To the total of the much vitamin C that you need.
Yeah, how many potatoes total?
How much potatoes?
How many potatoes would you have to eat every day to get all the vitamin C you need?
About 1.
About 1. Okay.
But you would lose it. But you would lose it every day.
Yeah.
So you would have to eat 3 per day. Which,
3
if
per
you
day.
eat enough, it can give you enough nutrients that it can survive. If you eat enough potatoes in 1 day, it can give you enough nutrients to survive off a week without eating food.
That's interesting. How many potatoes have you eaten?
I've eaten about 10.
You've eaten 10 potatoes in a day.
Did you know that I was eating a sweet, not a sweet potato, baked potato.
A baked potato. One of those russet Burbank potatoes you like, the big brown ones.
It wasn't a big brown one.
It wasn't a big brown one?
It was kind of orangish.
An orange potato?
Well, it wasn't orange, but like it was kind of orange. and I ate one, and the next day I woke up, my tooth, and all of a sudden my first tooth was wiggly.
Do you think that potato knocked out your tooth?
No, but well, I think it did, but like, it was in the middle of the day when I ate the potato.
So the potato didn't have anything to do with your
But
tooth.
it didn't wiggle but I tried wiggling, but I didn't even touch the tooth, and the tooth was just still hard at the whole day. Then the next day I woke up and it's just all of a sudden wiggly.
What did that have to do with the potato, Patrick?
I don't know, but the potato.
Okay.
But like I think the potato actually.
The potato actually what?
Actually, wiggled my tooth a little.
Oh, okay.
Which, like, you know how like your teeth just like start kind of wiggling, and then it gets harder. I think my tooth was just like barely starting to like.
Yeah, but what about all those
like-
rocks that you eat?
I don't eat rocks. The chickens eat rocks.
The chickens eat rocks. Do the chickens eat potatoes?
Well, yes. They
They-
eat potatoes because did you know that chickens actually eat chicken meat because they don't know, like, if it's one of their family members, they just eat it.
Interesting.
They don't know if it's one of their family members, or like if it's like one of their family, or like it's another chicken. They just don't care.
They
They're
just
not
eat it.
smart enough to tell that it is. Did you know that they actually eat pumpkins? Because we actually, since we had we had 4 pumpkins in the end of our garden.
Yeah.
And
How many pumpkins did we have?
4. We had 4.
4 pumpkins.
We only had 4 in each corner, and the pumpkins just kind of took up the thing. So before everything else could grow, we took the pumpkins out and gave it to the chickens.
And the chickens ate all the pumpkins.
And all the vines.
And all the vines of the pumpkins.
Yes.
That's amazing.
And we just kind of give them, and they were meat birds, so we give them a feast.
So they feast on the pumpkins.
And then we ate them. Well, then we butchered them, and then we ate them.
Are we going to get more pumpkins this year?
I don't really want to because
You don't want more?
all 4 pumpkins kind of took up the whole garden.
Ah. Interesting.
Did you know that a potato is actually the healthiest vegetable that you can only have?
I never knew that.
Not only, but like it's the healthiest.
It's the only healthy one. So actually, all of the other vegetables are not healthy.
If you're wondering why we're talking about potatoes, it's because it's my favorite food. But since we're called Bottom Gear, and we're supposed to be talking about cars and tractors, all that, I really want to make a cooking video.
Maybe we will show them how you like to cook your raw potato and eat it. That'd be fun. Maybe your next episode. What do you think? Should we do cooking a potato with Patrick? Well, tell them what they need to do, and we'll wrap
Like,
this one up.
subscribe, share, comment, tell your friend, or you can maybe watch our other 7 videos.
And
Well,
go plant
technically,
pumpkins.
Technically 6, but our mom's releasing a 7th one. Well, my mom is.
Do they know your mom?
Quick, give it to them.
You mother trucker.
Okay, nobody laugh at that.
And bye-bye.
Goodbye.